Welcome back, Braves. My name is Coach Osborne, and I'm ready to get this thing rolling. Let's go! All right, let's get a little energy in this classroom, all right? I need you guys to follow along with me. You guys ready? ECV, 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 ECV. Woo! All right, now my job on campus, I'm a math teacher, I coach, but I also run the Be Brave program, and that's what we're here to talk about. So let's get this thing rolling. Now, in Be Brave, things that you guys can earn: the 5-minute express lunch pass, exclusive events that are just for certain zones, and then the Be Brave t-shirt. And I'll explain that here in a second. Now, with the Be Brave t-shirt, by the way, many of you students who have earned this in the past, I love designing these shirts, but you know what? I would like you guys to start getting more involved with the design. I know some of you guys like to draw, create, maybe you use Photoshop. Hey, I need your guys' help in making some really cool shirts for this year. All right, so look out for your emails, look out for announcements, and I'm gonna be asking for your help in designing these things. Now, this look familiar? You guys ever waited in a lunch line before? You're hungry, you're trying to get out of class, you're rushing over to the cafeteria, and then boom, you gotta wait in the line. You gotta wait, I don't know, it could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know. Everybody's hungry, people shoving, pushing, all right? Or maybe you gotta go to the bathroom. Man, you've been holding on to it, and you're in your math class, you were just trying to take notes, you didn't want to leave, you're like, and then the bell rings, you're like, okay, you pack up things, and then you rush over to the bathroom, and boom, there's a line. You gotta wait in line for your food, you gotta wait in line for your lunch, for your go to the bathroom, and then maybe you gotta run over to a tutorial with the teacher. By the time you do all that, you got what, this much lunchtime left? What if you had a pass that allowed you to get out of class just a little bit early to avoid all that? Well, that's what this is all about. If you get in zone 1 or zone 2 or 3, you will get a pass. And I'll talk to you about how to earn that. But if you get zone 1, which is the top zone, you will get that pass for 12 weeks, the last 12 weeks of the semester. And you're going to get that really cool t-shirt I was telling you about. If you get zone 2, you get that same pass for the last 6 weeks. And if you get zone 3, you get it for the first 3 weeks. All right, now how do we get that? All right, well, you do that by showing success in the 4 feathers, the 4 feathers of honor. The first one is attendance. Got to show up to school. Okay, you got to show up, you got to be here consistently. That's the best way to succeed in all your classes. And here's the deal, though. You can't be absent more than 5 days total. Now, that breaks down, though, because sometimes you're going to miss some periods, maybe because of a doctor's appointment, right? That happens. All right, so let's say you miss second and third period, that's only 2 missed periods, right? Well, the way it works is that 1 day is equal to 5 missed periods, or the other way around, 5 missed periods equals 1 day. So if you do the math, here's the first math problem of the year, by the way, 5 times 5, that means you cannot miss more than 25 missed total periods, all right? Next feather, tardiness, be on time. Be on time, please. First, be on time to school. If you usually set 5 alarms to wake yourself up, now set 10 alarms. But reality is, I'm sure of a lot of us, we set those 5 alarms or 10 alarms, and then we just don't want to get up. Let's just get up and get yourself to school, right? And then when we are at school, make sure you're actually going to your class on time. If it's break and you hear the bell, time to go to class. Not chat with a friend, not walk a friend to class either. Your significant other doesn't need your help or assistance in taking them to class. You guys are all teenagers, and you're fully capable of using those 2 feet to get yourselves to class on time. And by the way, if you are late, please just make a little bit of effort to show that you're trying to be on time, right? A little pep in your step would be great, all right? Just shows respect and shows that you're at least trying to make the effort, all right? Next one, grades. Grades, you must earn nothing less than an A, a B, or a C. Or if you're in a class that is just gives credit, then you got to at least earn credit and not a no credit. All right, that's some of our language classes or some of our elective classes are in that category. So D's and S should not be in your vocabulary. And the last one, conduct grades. Conduct grades, you must earn E's and M's, not an N, okay, like my first name, Nick, N, do not earn N's or U's. Earn the E's and the M's means you're doing great in class, you're participating all the time, you're doing your work, you're respectful to your peers and to your teachers, right? Those are the things that we're looking for as a student when it comes to conduct. Now, also notice that there's this other word: resilience, initiative, ownership, and integrity. Those are our ECV keys, and they're tied into all our feathers. So if you look in some of your classrooms, you're going to notice those keys up there, right? Those are the keys that we believe as a school are important for success in not only here, but in life. Oops, let me go back one. Now, for zone 1, you got to earn all 4 of those feathers. Okay, so if you want to get to zone 1 and you want to get the longer pass for the express pass, got to earn all 4. If you want it, and then if you just earn 3 of the feathers and at least 1 of those is grades, then you get zone 2. Zone 3 is if you get 2 feathers and you're showing improvement in your GPA by at least 0.5 points, but you didn't get the grades feather, by the way, then you're getting zone 3 for the first 3 weeks By the way, if you ever get zone 3, that means you were really close to getting zone 1 or 2, by the way. Okay, this just breaks down when are you going to get your card? When are you going to get your pass? All right, well, starting in September, if you can see right here, starting in August, zone 3, you'll get a card in August. But if you are in zone 1 or 2, those come later. Zone 1, you're going to earn it in September, or you're going to get it in September. Zone 2, you're going to get it in October. All right, and then the next semester, which is the freshman, by the way, you guys can't earn this pass until next semester. So right now, you're working on next semester. It's always, how did you do the previous semester, okay? And lastly, my name again is Coach Osborne. If you have any questions, come find me in room 206. That's my email right there. Ask me any questions you guys have. I hope you guys have a wonderful year. I'm so excited for every single one of y'all. Be brave. Let's get this done.